Hello everyone, I'm Chris Leong. How is everyone today? Hi, yeah, so sorry just now. Terrible raining in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So you can see all my bed everywhere. Even I got what I call awning. All is a super heavy raining over here. And today I want to teach you guys because now during this period, we call it a lockdown period. It's a same similar. The words we call it like in a jail. And what we call so within this period, within this period I want to teach you some meditation. Sometimes the meditation is not related about religion, not about culture or what. It's about self-realization and what. And in a jail they have not only 1 or 2 years, they have about 2,000 years ago, they have a jail. Whatever you do wrong things or what put everyone inside the jail. The purpose to put you in the jail to not blaming anyone or I'm right, I'm wrong or what is because you are putting you in a jail or in something called lock you up to self-realization, to understand more and how to accept the environment. And the most important, we call it accept the environment and know how to calm down yourself. All right, example like a lot of people I can see the Facebook, they are very boring because they are not used to it, to they adapt to this environment in a lockdown, because they are always busy, they are working, and then they have what I call the social, and suddenly like a social distance and you cannot see everyone, and then you are in one house, maybe big, then it's okay. Sometimes the house is very, very small, and sometimes they are staying in about few hundred square feet, about 300 to 500 square feet or 200 square feet. Then I understand. So you just imagine you'll have to learn one thing, what we call have what you have, and then experience your experience, and whatever you have to appreciate everything. Then you think you're worse. Oh, I'm in a small house or what, but you have to imagine some people in a jail. They're locked up maybe 3 years to 5 years. They cannot see anyone. They are just the same one place. Or just imagine you are in a navy. You are navy, navy. You are in a boat for the sea navy. They are in a boat for 3 months to 6 months time. So they are about 100 meters long or what, but it's about 7 tacker or what. Or you are in a cruise for about 2 weeks time, and then you are in the same place. And even you are, let's say, in Canada. I think Canada is very close, like what I call Jasmine Kong said is right. You are in Canada when you are in a very cold period. When you are in a very, very cold period, especially in winter. So in Canada in the winter time, I think minus minimum 10 to until minus 30. So they are not going out anywhere. They are stuck in the house for about 3 months, the one whole season, about 3 months season. And this one will make you a lot of depression also, because you are staying in a very cold place and very small place and very dark, and very dark. Then you can feel very depression on yourself at the same time right now. And also just imagine you go Atlantic or what. It's about 3 months got sunlight, or 6 months got sunlight, and 6 months no sunlight. So very, very, very difficult. But one thing you have to very fast. Same like the human body is very powerful to adapt. We call it adapt the environment. Same like now you're going to US, about 12 hours different from Malaysia. Now here is afternoon. In the US it's 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning is a 12 hour different. So if I fly over to USA, so I have to take 1 or 2 days to adapt we call it a jet lag. And this one, but one thing, whether you want to allow it or you want to shift it. So usually for me, if I go everywhere or country or in a different time, then I have to very fast take about 1 or 2 days time to adapt the environment. The most important. If you got this one thing, adapt the environment, there are 2 types. One is you have to cool down yourself. Another sense, and a lot of people like last time when I was small, I like to go overseas. Whatever I go, I'm Malaysian. I go to Hong Kong. Whatever I buy, I have to recalculate. Oh, it's $20 Hong Kong dollar is equal to $10 ringgit. Oh, wow, so expensive. In US I buy, well, $10 is very cheap, but convert is about $10 convert here is about 1042 ringgit. Wow, so expensive the one. So you have to follow the culture and follow the environment, because why? Whatever you are in the country, you have to adapt to that environment. So you feel better. Every time you got a two transition, you want to in and out or go to another side or what, then you got a problem. And meditation is very important. Example for me, a lot of people asking me, hey, wait, Chris, why you are so happy even you're in the jail? But one thing I adapt, because I have to, life people is have to go through the environment. So usually for one person, you have to self-realization, the most important. During this period, we call it a lockdown period, and you have to always think positive. Always think positive. If you think positive, then you're different concept. Then your mindset, everything is all by your mindset to control your whole body and your feeling and your emotion, and also your thought and your wisdom is all by your controlling by meditation. Example, you have to always think positive. Just example only lah. Let's say I got a big argument, or even my wife sue me, or a lot of people ask me, I divorce my wife lah, no good lah, this one. If I think like this, and all the people, 10 people also say like this, I will follow. But because of you have to balance, you know who am I, and you have to what I call, you have to seal yourself, and you ground back yourself very strong. So if you think, why you always talk bad about, example, talk bad about my wife, no good, divorce or what. If I think about bad things, I can think about more than hundreds. You always have to think about the good possible things. 3 good things about my wife. So you always say, like, how about my 3 good things about my wife? Oh, my wife take care of me, and then her worry about me, and then do like this because of he love you so much. Then you think this one, then you can ground yourself, then you can do meditation, whatever meditation you enter to your wisdom and your thoughts, and also your forgiveness and accept is totally different. So this is a very important thing. Just imagine now it's lockdown. So this is a lockdown period, you have to understand, scary. And then your friend call you, and a lot of negative point of view. So you more and more worry, correct or not? The most important, during this situation in lockdown, then what you think? A lot of people give you a negative, then you always say, 3 good things about this lockdown. One thing, this cheerful is not lock down everything. It's just everything the government to lock you down to let the period of the virus pass through. Because a lot of people thought about, today I got this coronavirus about 2 or 3 days, that will affect. No, it's wrong concept. They have called a cycle of period. They have today entered, they have need about 14 days. In 14 days, no problem, it's between here, and then this is called a cooling period. That's why now is you are time, and this period now is it's called a newborn virus. So that's why you don't go out after you mask or everything. Even like today, that's why I see like US, and then today US is hit up already, even higher than to China and Italy already. And the die people is not about 3 figure anymore. Now the die people, because of coronavirus, is 4 figures. So 4 figures is a lot. And you're not stopping for this one, then this is more and more serious. And a lot of people, I see a lot of news, because I like to see about this coronavirus, because 100 years one time, something like that. And quite difficult to control. And I see a lot of people say, because postman give you a letter, better don't open, 1 or 2 days open. Then I see some is not related. And most important, because we are not we contact so many things, but like me, very hygienic, and some people is very hygienic, and then wash hand, cover everything, and no see people also got this what I call contact with this virus, and then outbound to this virus. And also very suspect in China. I still remember China at the time. China, the president stop seal up, everyone cannot go out, even the door, the seal up cannot come out for 3 weeks to 1 month, and no people. And one thing is very important, the president China say one thing, try to use less money, means what I call the physical money. Physical money means notes, paper notes or coins, try to reduce. But in China everything, even I go China, I also so impressed. I giving money, they are, oh, you bring, actually they are too high tech already in China. They're using a WhatsApp or what I call the Alipay or anything. They are using like internet pay. So that's why they are contactless money. And this is one of the best thing, because in money is a lot of people, the most in the whole world, I think the most dirty things in everything. The first thing is money, because money they have everyone touching, and then the hands is so dirty. So the money, one thing, whatever you want to go out, everything, if you possible, the money, you have to use one plastic bag, whatever, you put enter plastic bag, want to exchange, take from a plastic bag, and now everything in the plastic bag. Don't put on your pocket and here. So you connect to your shirt, everything, and especially near your face. Try to put a plastic bag. After your transaction done, try to sanitize your hands, okay? So try to reduce money physical. So in China, they have said one thing about I think 2 months ago, said mentioned try to contactless money and everything using a transaction internet or WeChat. And the second thing is very dirty is the phone, because phone you top the germs, everything, and you touch the money after you touch your phone, and then next to your nose. That's why within this what I call the newborn virus come out again. Especially try to take care of this. One is physical money, and the second thing your handphone. Every day have to what I call have to sanitize your phone also. Yeah, we call it an e-wallet transaction. It's contactless. It's very important. Thanks for helping. And okay, at least I tell you all this story and everything good. And just like I said, don't think about bad things about why lockdown is bad. But what lockdown is good, you have always think 3 good things by yourself. Why so important? So you have to think, yes, correct. Yes, correct. The most important you have to see, we call it the newborn, whatever the transition come and go back again, you can see the transition up and down. Whatever this one, we call it hibernate and restructure everything. So at least we are more appreciation a lot, especially last time, because of due to the high-tech everything, very rich is very rich people. Rich, they have a very what I call materialistic, and the poor people is always not enough suffer for money. But because of this period, a lot of people understand. Even my friend call me, hey, I got money also don't know how to use. I got money also don't know what to do. And we try to this period, we call it a lockdown. We try to not about money anymore. Whatever you got rich or what, but everything is standard. It's like, it feel like a communist already. Communist. So everyone is saying, you want to buy things also cannot. This one also cannot. That one also cannot. You got money, but until the end, before you die, at least you got an opportunity to see money is not so important. You are in this situation, especially now. Let's say you are in a sick or hospital, or you got a cancer. You got money, you're not happy, because that's why I see a lot of patients not happy, because why? Their health no good. So that's why you got a very good health means you're very prosperous already. That's why Chinese people say you are very prosperous, means your sense of you are very good, you are healthy. If you are prosperous in your money but not in physical, then you are not prosperous. Okay, remember this one. And one thing now, because of this incident last year, yesterday I see what I call the Serena from Taiwan, very good dancer, and passed away on the age 44. Because of heart failure, and then some waiting for transplant and die off. So sometimes this one, because of the overwork and too stressed already. And I hope that this period don't overstress yourself and don't think too much. The most important, you have to centralize yourself and get your balancing. All right. So okay, now we start meditation. So meditation. So just now whatever we say, it just let you to understand the concept. So it's good for this period to understand and spend more quality time and understand yourself and balance back who you are. All right. And the usually a lot of people meditation cannot very difficult. All right. So maybe now I'm changing to a new video. This is called the starting of what I call starting for the meditation. All right. So I see you in 1 minute.